Manhattan is a place where the lights of skyscrapers blind the eyes, but the shadows hide dark deeds. One night, as the city hummed to its rhythm, the thing the mob feared most happened. Not a detective with a gun, not an army of cops, but a dog. Where no man dared, she revealed the secrets of the crime syndicate. Here she is, Nova. Her fur is like the night with golden reflections. Her ears are antennae that catch every rustle. Her partner is Officer Ryan, a man with a scar on his cheek and a quiet voice. They stood in front of a warehouse that had been a legend for years. "The Mafia is hiding here," Ryan whispered, "but we need evidence." Nova barked, quietly but with force. The warehouse in Manhattan was not just a building, it was a fortress of a crime syndicate. Years of robberies, deals, and secrets hid behind those walls. The police knew, but the evidence was lacking. That night, an anonymous call came in. "Search the warehouse, it's all there." Ryan frowned. "Is this a trap?" But Nova didn't wait for an answer. She had already caught that smell. Oil, metal, and something sharp like fear. Ryan had attached a tiny camera to her apartment. "Nova, you're our hope," he said, opening the side door. The dog slipped inside like a shadow. Ryan stayed outside, listening through an earpiece. Nova was alone, but her courage burned brighter than any fire. The warehouse was a maze. Tall racks of crates, the smell of gasoline, the low hum of voices somewhere in the depths. Nova moved quietly, her vest barely glinting in the dim light. She heard everything, the whispers of men, the click of weapons. Her nose led her further, to a closed door in the far corner. There was a smell of paper and dust, evidence. She came closer and heard a voice. "Check the perimeter." Two men approached. One of them walked past, but she was distracted. The shaft led Nova into a small room. On the table were documents, lists, dates, amounts. In the corner, a safe from which the smell of metal and gunpowder came. Nova approached, her camera filming everything. Ryan whispered into the earpiece, "Nova, it's a jackpot. Find a way out." But then loud, piercing voices screamed. Nova grabbed the folder of papers with her teeth. Her paws rushed towards the shaft, but the way back was cut off. The man with the flashlight shone directly into the opening. Nova returned to the safe, grabbed it with her paw. It staggered and fell, blocking the door. Voices behind the door were furious. "Open it!" But Nova was already looking for another way. High, but the only chance. Nova jumped, broke the glass, and ended up on the roof. The folder in her teeth, her vest torn, but she ran. There were screams from below. Shots rang out. Ryan saw her silhouette. "Nova, come here!" He and 3 officers had already felt it. Sirens were wailing. Her paws were holding her. He shouted. The police burst into the warehouse. Nova handed the folder to Ryan, her eyes burning with triumph. Inside, they found weapons, money, evidence of dozens of crimes. The syndicate was falling like a house of cards. Nova stood nearby, breathing heavily but proudly. Nova sat in the car. Ryan stroked her. "You broke them, Nova. Brave girl." The dog licked his hand, her tail wagging slightly. Nova showed courage is not afraid of the dark or enemies, like if she impressed you. Write in the comments what your dog would do against the Mafia. Subscribe. More triumphs ahead.